Hello. Are you a student buried under endless assignments, late nights, and overwhelming stress? Stuck on tough problems with no way out? Or a teacher drowning in lesson plans, grading, and never-ending emails, spending more time on paperwork than with your students? Or a parent wanting to help your child but feeling lost in the maze of schoolwork? If yes, this is for you. You're not alone. Meet Copilot, your AI-powered assistant. With Copilot, everything is possible. Students. Copilot simplifies concepts, sparks ideas, and helps with writing and research, making studying effortless. Teachers. Say goodbye to endless manual work. Copilot streamlines lesson plans, drafts emails, and lets you focus on what truly matters teaching. And parents, you don't need to be an expert. Copilot makes learning easy, so you can confidently support your child. From students to teachers to parents, everyone wins with Copilot. It's time to turn hours of work into minutes. Supercharge your learning, teaching, and parenting with Copilot. Step into the future of education. Join AI Educator Program. Reach out now.
Yeah. And while everyone is joining, okay, so yeah, you can share the information. So if you can tell us what's your name, the location, and what you teach, and the skill level with AI. Just let me know if everyone is here so I can start.
I would go ahead and start.
Yeah, okay.
I've got
All right.
Nigeria, student, and a beginner.
Okay. Right.
Can we have the rest putting in those details as we start as well? Thank you.
Okay. Right. So let's move on then. So today we're going to discuss the adaptive assessments with AI. So before we get into this topic, I would like you to poll. I'm going to create a small poll. So as teachers, we used to create assessments, like formative assessment and summative assessments. So I want to know what are the most time consuming part that you think in assessment. So I'm just creating the poll so we can get an overall idea of
We have quite a few this evening from Nigeria, Nojra, and their students and beginners with AI.
I think, Nusra, you're muted.
Nusra seem muted, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Really sorry.
I think
Okay.
also not probably.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
you can share your screen again, Nusra.
Yeah, I'm creating a poll so that I can understand what's the the most time-consuming part in assessment for teachers. So just until you type in your intros, I'm just, give me 1 second so I can
Sure.
share the poll. Right. So just give me a thumbs up if the poll is visible to you. I will share my screen so you can see. Yeah. So until now, creating question is the biggest time-consuming part according to the poll, right? So today we're going to deep dive into how we can, create questions with less time consumption. Okay, right. So I'll share the presentation again. Right, let's move on to the learning objectives today. There is something. Right. Okay, so we understand the purpose and value of adaptive assessments, and we also will generate differentiated question sets using Copilot Chat, and we will build adaptive pathways using Copilot Chat and also create mini adaptive assessment for classroom use. Right, so what is adaptive assessments, or why we need adaptive assessments? If you have any idea in your mind, you can just unmute and talk, or you can just chat, put in your chat. What's the purpose of adaptive assessments? So we know in classroom, we have several levels of students, right? So as a teacher, I can remember in one of my class, I had a dyslexic student. So I'm a science educator, right? So I can't give the same question set to that dyslexic student. So it won't be fair, right? So we want to adapt our assessments according to the learner's need. And also we need to understand in which level they are in the topic that we teach, right? Okay, so these are some reasons, common pain points, that is time consuming. So when we assess the whole class, it gives you only a rough idea, overall idea. We can't personalize the results that it creates, right? And so the benefits of adaptive assessments is we can personalize, right? And we also increase the engagement, and we can give target support. So all the things that we can do, and with AI, that is even faster and smarter, right? So this is the, yeah. Okay, so this is the demo overview. So we're gonna use Copilot Chat to create 3-tiered question sets aligning to the learning outcomes. And using Copilot Chat, we're going to build branching pathways, and also we're going to discuss some effective prompting techniques, right? Okay, so let's move on to the hands-on activity. I'm sure you have the Copilot Chat open so that we can move on to this hands-on activity, right? So I'll
Can we get everyone to open up the Copilot as well? Can we put the link?
Yeah.
On the chat, guys? Ruth, if you could put the link on the chat so that even if it is the free version.
Yep, give me just 1 second. I actually have it open. Here is the link. Wait, wrong one. Sorry, I got too many windows open. There you go.
Right, and with that, I have typed the prompt. So you can adapt. That means you can change the topic that you want. So this 2D shape year 1 Cambridge curriculum. So you can change that topic to what you teach, right? So I'm going to share my screen and show how I'm going to do that. So I hope you can see my screen. Put a thumbs up,
Yes,
please.
we can see your screen.
Yeah,
We can
okay,
see your
right.
screen.
So this is the prompt. Create differentiated questions, each 10, for emergent, standard, and advanced learner on the topic of 2D shapes year 1 Cambridge curriculum. So in this space, you can type in whatever the topic and whatever the curriculum you teach. You can edit the prompt that I gave, right? And as when we use this AI, we have to be very careful. We have to use the pedagogy as well. So as teachers, we use the pedagogy, the Bloom taxonomy in, creating learning objectives. If you are teachers, it's not a new thing for you, the Bloom taxonomy. So I have included that one as well. So for emergent learners, we're going to cover the questions from first 2 levels of Bloom taxonomy in the cognitive domain. For average learners, first 4 levels. And for advanced learners, we're going to include all 6 levels. So I'm going to press enter. So let's see what the Copilot gives us. Right, so you can see it builds 10 questions for emergent. So here it clearly says the Bloom's level, remembering and understanding, because they are emergent learners, we can't give them complex questions. So it is the low level. So remembering and understanding. So it clearly differentiates these two as well. So, right. And standard, first 4 levels. And then for advanced, we have all 6 levels. That is starting from remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, and creating, right? So how are we gonna apply this in the classroom? If you want to take these question sets separately, we can ask the Copilot chat, create separate Word files for each of the above. Three levels, right? Let's Press enter. Are you all following me? Everyone doing good?
Yes.
Okay. Right. So yeah, here you go. So we have the Word file ready to download. So if you don't have digital devices in your classroom, you can just take a printout. I'll just open it and show it to you. Or if anyone wants to share their screen, what they got? Any volunteers willing to share the screen? You're most welcome to share your screen. You can raise your hand if you want to. Right? Okay. Okay, somebody is raising their hands. Let's give them the chance to share their screen. Yeah, you can share, Saida. Yeah, awesome. So you have
already shared it, Saida.
yeah, we can see your screen.
You can unmute yourself and talk
Yeah.
if required.
Okay, thank you so much. This is so great. Like I got the
Mm.
3 files, they are docs, and I can just paste it and give it to my children.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, exactly.
And thank you
So
for that prompt because the prompt makes everything clear. And
yeah,
I didn't know about this. Thank you so much. I'm
Mm.
so grateful.
yeah, awesome. So you have a classroom ready material with you now, right? Okay, right.
Anyone else?
Anyone else willing to share their screen? Right, okay, let's move on then. Okay. Sorry, right. So now what we can do is, let's say we have digital devices in our classroom, right? So we can use the Copilot Teach feature to create the quiz. Okay, so I'm gonna do it with using the quiz. So I'm selecting mathematics grade 1. So I can add content. So I can upload a file from, let's say if I have questions or any topics, we can upload the file. So I'm going to upload. And then so to save the time, I have already created the prompt. So I'm going to just copy the prompt. Right, so I'm asking it to create 10 multiple choice questions using the details from the attached document for Year 1 Maths following Cambridge curriculum on 2D shapes. And here I can add the standards. So this is England National Curriculum. So I have already selected Key Stage 1. It's mathematics. and it's year 1 geometry. So you can use your curriculum. You can select the curriculum that you teach and the standards for your topic, right? So this is the one, 2D shapes. So I'm going to add it. Yeah, so I can set the quiz duration if I want. So I'm not gonna give a time limit because they are year 1 children, so they can practice. And also I'm going to make the practice mode on, so it will give correct answer show, and sometimes it also gives feedback. So let's generate. So what you can do practically is, you created those 3 Word files. So you can take each of 3 and, create each quiz set. So you can give them the link to do. So it's creating the questions. Everyone is following along? You have teach feature, you can do this. Yeah. Right. And another thing that we can do using Copilot chat is, okay, this is normal. So when we work with the systems, sometimes, this happens. Let's try it again. Or you can even type in the prompt. Without uploading a file, also you can create quiz. So there are several methods that we can utilize this feature. So here I have attached a document, but without that also we can create this quiz. Okay. Takes a little bit of time. Right. Okay, so you have questions in multiple choice question formats because I asked it to, right? Okay. Now I can save this, but because of the time constraint, I just saved. But as teachers, as responsible AI users, what we should do, we have to check each and every question and the answer, whether they are correct, because this is, AI generated. So we have to be responsible users, right? Right, now I can click collect response, or I can just preview. Let's click collect response. So it creates a link. You can copy this link, or even you can shorten the URL. And also you can create QR code. That's an awesome feature. Right, I'm just gonna copy the link and I'm gonna open it. I can put it in the chat. You can, if anyone wants to try. Right. So you can see as I press the practice mode, it gives me one question at a time. So which shape has 4 equal sides and 4 corners? So let's say I make a mistake, submit. So it gives a positive reinforcement, says nice try. But if I want, as it is in a practice mode, it shows the correct answer. So, right? And so this is the feature that gives that in the Copilot Teach quiz feature, right? So, and another thing is we can also analyze the data. So after the students answer the questions, we can analyze the data, who answered which questions, what is their score. So automatically we get the data. I'll just show you. Right, so as no one has submitted, it shows me 0 response, but it will show the response, how many students responded, what's the average score, what's the average time, and then also I can go individually to show or to see how each and every individual answered the questions. Okay, are you following along? You got it? Give me a thumbs up. Or if you have any question, you can ask. Right? Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
Wow, this is very nice. Like, this is impressive. But
Yeah.
like this is the first time really, coming across this. How if I want to if I want to create this from scratch, how do I go about it? I mean,
Sorry,
I just try to access the link you sent to me right now, but it
uh-huh.
requires a login Microsoft account. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I want to create this from scratch, like, can you please
Mm-hmm.
help me the prompts? How do I go about it, like from beginning?
Yeah,
I love
it's
this.
just yeah, it is if you have this Microsoft 365 Copilot.
Okay.
So you go
Copilot,
to
yes, I do.
this, yeah.
Um,
If
So
you have the
just a question. Are you an
yeah,
educator, Nusra?
yeah.
No,
I'm
not you, not you, Nusra. I'm asking.
okay,
I
okay,
know you
okay.
are. I know you are.
I didn't,
Sorry,
get the
Tijani.
name.
Tijani, yeah?
Yes,
Tijani Bula.
yes,
So Tijani, are you an
yes,
educator?
yes, I'm an educator.
Okay, perfect. So do you all use Microsoft 365 in school? Uh,
No, I don't use Veterans Life.
okay, you don't use Microsoft. So
Yeah, but I would
just to understood, no worries, because you still okay. So in that case, you will have access only to the free Copilot, the what do you call public Copilot chat. So when you imagine your school has Microsoft 365, then you will have a Copilot chat window like the one that you see on the screen now, which has the teach option here,
This one.
right? So
okay.
so you need to have that teach option in order to get this. So anyway, you could reach out to our partner out there, AY, Midday Oluwaga. So AY will basically we'll have a discussion after this to see how we could get your school onto the Microsoft 365 or Microsoft Education platform. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, thank you so much. I would like
No
that.
worries, no worries. So it could be, I mean, thanks, Tijani. I mean, it really good that you asked this question because, like you, I'm sure there's more out there as well. So you're not alone. I mean, we will try to see how we could assist you. So you could reach out to our partner Maple Lead out there, who's in Nigeria as well. And let's take these discussions afterwards to see how we could connect you all and give you all those right information as well. Sorry, Ruth, you were gonna say something.
I was. Nusra, will you
Yes.
go into chat and show them how to create the
Yeah,
quiz
yeah.
from chat like we
I'm gonna
did this
show them.
morning?
Yeah.
So
That's what.
if you
Mm,
do not have the teach feature, you
mm.
can still use the free version and go into chat. Nusra is going to show you now how to make your quiz in chat. It 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 won't directly put it into forms for you, but it will give you a document that you can use for forms.
Yeah. Okay. So I think everyone is clear on the quiz feature. Now I'm going to move on to Copilot chat again.
We start.
Yeah.
We start clear. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do an adaptive assessment. So in real time, that means you might have heard if you are an, IT, IT personnel, usually they have some test called CAT test, that is computer assisted test. So in that, what happens is if you answer the questions correctly, the next step, the question, will become harder and harder, right? If you are, according to the question, according to the answer that you give, the question's going to change. So that is actually the real adaptive assessment in real time. So we're going to ask the Copilot chat to create an adaptive assessment that we can, refer and use in the classroom. So I'm going to put paste the prompt. So create an adaptive quiz with branching. So we say it's branching for year 1 math. So I'm taking the same topic for national curriculum for England for students who are 3 levels. So I can put this chat in prompt in the chat as well. So you can try with me. You can change the topic if you want to your topic.
Nuzra, can you make your screen just a little bit bigger, please? Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Right. Okay. So it will give you an idea how we can do this adaptive branching quiz. So this is the overview, the branching structure. So you start with a question. We call it as diagnostic question to identify the learner pathway. So we have 3 pathways: emergent pathway, standard pathway, and the advanced pathway. So in the emergent pathway, we have very simple recognition questions with visuals and support. And standard pathway, we have naming, property-based questions, and advanced, we have reasoning. So this is the start question. So we can use this document to run this in our classroom. That means we can manually do this. If we have the flow chart, so which of these is a triangle? So this is the basic, the starting question. So you can see here, it gives us the idea. If it is correct, you go to standard pathway. So if it is incorrect, we go to emergent pathway, right? So, and it also gives us the color code. So emergent, it gives green, and the standard blue, and advanced pathway red. So it gives the whole lot of information how we can conduct this. Just to give you a more visual idea, let's ask the Copilot chat to create the branching map. Sorry. For the above, so it will be more visual for you what I'm saying. Again, right, so it gives you like a flow chart. Actually, this is not what I wanted. Let's ask it again. This is how we work with, the AI. So we iterate. So it's actually suggests generate a flow chart. So image, let's ask that. Because when I initially typed the same prompt, it gave me a nice chart like this. I can show in the presentation slide how it gave, like for let me like this one. So it gave a flow chart like this. So we start with one question. If it is incorrect, we go to one pathway. If it is correct, another pathway like that. Gives me, let's see what it has given now. It's still creating the image, right? So actually, this adaptive quiz feature is not fully incorporated into the Copilot chat. That means it is going to be released in the quiz, here in the quiz. I'll show you. So in the teach, we have this quiz option. In that quiz, we will have an option for adaptive mode. To switch it on, it is yet to come. So if it comes, it's going to be a game changer. So I don't want to create this branching, manually. So if I make the adaptive quiz mode on, it will automatically create the branching pathways. So we can work on, and we will have a digital, data as well. So it's not yet because we are in contact with the Microsoft. So as soon as it is released, yeah, we can work on that, right? Okay, let's go back and see what the chat gives. Right. Bear with me. Right, so here you can see the diagram. Can you see the diagram clearly? So it gives you a map, right? I have a little trick to do this. Like we can actually simulate this experience using the Microsoft Forms, right? Anyone has used Microsoft Forms here? Just raise your hand if you have used Microsoft Forms. Yeah. So this is the Microsoft Forms. Have you done branching in Microsoft Forms, Saida?
No, I haven't done any branching because it was just a start for me last year.
Okay.
And I just learned about it last year.
Right. Okay. Great. So here you can see here quick import, right? I can import questions directly from the Microsoft Word file. So as there is little time, I'm going to quickly show you how we can do. So I'm going to upload a file which is already created. So it will convert the Word file to the format. Right. So this is the form I created. Right. So let's say what we do in here is we have all the question, in that quiz format. Let's say we had totally 10 questions in the branching, this one. So we put all 10 questions here, and then let's say this is the starter question. I'm just assuming this is the starter question. So if we click on that, you can see these little 3 dots here. So I can click on that and I click add branching. Now you can see this shows us the back end of this form. That means the correct answer is 3. So I can say it. If the correct answer is 3, go to the question number 3, right? And if they answer wrong, I say go to next. That is the question number 2, right? And then like that for this one again, I can do the same thing for the branching. So if they answer correctly, I'm going to say go to question number 4. So if I have the flow chart in my hand, with that I can manually create in this form, right? So to give you an idea of how it will look like, I will, because I have to hand it over to Rushdie. He's going to show you some visual assessment. So I'm going to quickly show you. How you will experience what I'm saying, right? So this is, let's click on, this is the created file using the branching in Microsoft Form. So this is the link. I can also put that link in the chat. You can try. You have a Microsoft account.
Okay, Nuzra, any questions before we hand it over to Rusty?
Yeah. No. Yeah, here you can see. I'll just quickly show only one thing, right? So here yeah, how many sides does a triangle have? If I click on a wrong answer, it gives a different question. If I click on the right answer, it gives the next question is a different one, right? So it is now a simulated adaptive quiz using the Microsoft Forms, right? Okay. So if you have any questions, you can ask. Maybe you get in contact with us. Now I'm going to hand it over to Rushdie. Rushdie?
Rusty on mute. Thank you, Nuzra.
Yeah, welcome.
Hi everyone. Thanks, Nusrat. You can hear me, right?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Thank you. And so I'm Tuan Rushdie, Global Disability Inclusion and AI Productivity Specialist at ImpactEra. So today I will show a method that I use using Microsoft Copilot as a blind student for me to like do revision and also to check my knowledge in different topics. If I am learning something, I use this method to check my knowledge. So I will show you. I call this as my accessibility adaptive revision method. So what I do is I will share this with you. Can you see my screen?
Not yet. We still see you, Rusty.
Okay.
Yes, we can see it, Rushi.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a prompt here. So what happens in this prompt is I pick a subject area where I want. You can use this with your free Copilot version. So what I'm doing is I am giving a prompt saying that I give a subject. For example, in this example, I want to check my knowledge in parts and function of the human eye. So I want to check my knowledge in this. So I give this prompt. What Copilot does is it will ask me, I have set it for 3 questions. So it will ask me 3 questions. If I give a wrong answer, it will reduce the incorrect answer. It will reduce the difficulty of the question. And if I give a correct answer, it will increase the difficulty of the question. So, and also after this exercise, I want Copilot to give me a score, and also it will give me which areas I did well and which areas I need to improve, and a small, like a short revision plan as well for me. So I will give this prompt. So it says generating response. Okay, it's asking what is the main function of the cornea. So I will just answer. It is I okay, I will just give an answer for this. Yeah, it's generating response. Okay, so now my first question, I didn't answer it properly. So Copilot has reduced the difficulty and it's asking another question. Um, okay. Okay, so it gives another question. Mm, yeah. So it's generating response. Okay, so it gives a score after that, and also it will show. Yeah. So it asks 3 questions and it will give a score, and it according to my answer, it has changed the question's difficulty level, and it also gives me a revision plan at the end as well. So this method, this prompt, when we use the free Copilot version, the questions are created with like the general knowledge which Copilot already have. So with those that knowledge, it creates the questions. So if we want to like create questions from our own like learning resources, also it is possible for us. Like there's a feature in Copilot called Notebook. Okay, so here's a function called notebook. In this notebook function, we can create a notebook. It means notebook means we can upload all our learning resources. We can, as educators, we can upload all the learning resources. So I have created a notebook here. So I will open it. So, okay. So in this notebook, I have uploaded all my learning resources. So when we enter that prompt into this uh, Copilot chat, it creates questions only from the uploaded learning resources. So the best thing about this is after educator create create this notebook. They can easily share it with the students. So here's a share option here. So we can invite students and send them this notebook. And then the students can answer, use that prompt and answer the questions given. So yes. Okay, thank you. That's the thing I want to show.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Rushdie.
Rushdi, you're done?
Yes, I'm done. I just want to
So just a
show
brief, guys.
the notebook
Thank you.
feature.
I mean, just to let you all know.
Hello?
Uh, sorry, any questions, anyone?
Yes, I have a question.
Sure.
Okay, you said that it only picks the contents from the documents you provided or the information, right?
Yes, if you have the notebook, there's a feature in Copilot where we can create a notebook. Notebook means we can upload any resource that we have into that, and Copilot will refer only those documents. So,
Only.
yeah.
Okay, that means it's more like training the AI, correct?
Uh, yeah, correct. Training, yeah, correct.
Wonderful.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So
That is very
Chatbot or
useful. Yeah.
so even if you take the Microsoft 365 licenses, Rushdi, okay, this is Tijani again? Yeah, Tijani.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So basically, if you take the Microsoft 365 license as well, right? So for example, even if let me just show you, there you go, right? So all I need to do is I just put the front, I mean the stroke, and then basically it refers to all my documents. It could be the people I chat with, or within my organization, the files that I have, the meetings,
wonderful.
the email. So it basically takes all information within the tenant itself. So it does not go outside, right? So that's why you say it's more secured over here. So this
I
is
just saw
basically, sorry,
I just saw something like magic bots on your what that bot for? It's like a chat bot.
this one on the side.
You know, like you did a slash something and there was a
Oh yeah,
magic
yeah.
boat under the two,
So
under the
basically, Magic Bit.
yes.
Oh no, that's basically okay. So we are also the distributors for something like microbits. So this is Magic Bit, kind of Arduino boards and the entire process.
Thank you
So
very
this
much.
is basically, so that's a meeting that I held. And I mean, so in addition to the education feature, if you do not have and if you want to get the Microsoft 365 license, you basic because you need to be in a part of the school or education in order to get the education license, right? But if you also if you do get the Microsoft 365 license, it could be the business basic, which is about $8 a month, or business standard, business premium, depending on how much you want to get. You also get these agents with you. Like I heard someone asking me about researcher or asking us on the chat about can I get the education license to do my research. So on the M365, you basically have this research option as well. So one thing you all probably didn't know, our friend Rushdie out there who previously did a training, he's completely blind. he cannot see at all, right? And this
Okay.
is basically the power of using Copilot as well for him, or AI, right? It basically makes everyone inclusive. And that's what we wanted to showcase as well, right? It doesn't matter where you are, how, your capability is, there are ways that things can be done. And that's a separate session overall, I would say. So the
Second
notebooks, sorry.
Sorry, I have a second question.
Yeah.
Okay, like how can I implement this in a legal industry? Like a lawyer, how can I use this
So
to enhance?
you're from the legal industry?
I'm asking on behalf of someone that has been wanting to learn something like this for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So like, how can this be useful in that industry?
so for
How
that,
many of the
I've got
case?
a separate one. Have a look at this. I'm going to give you this link. This is one of our solutions that we've actually built. I'm putting it on the chat. You can pass this on to him and then connect. You're from Nigeria?
Yes, Nigeria.
Okay, so just to give you all a brief as well, this is why hold on. So there you go. This is an announcement we actually made today, our partnership, and we are now in Nigeria as well, in partnership with Maple Lead. So AY is here. AY, you there? Just an intro.
Yes, I'm
So,
here.
so
I'm actually on the call, and I can
all
hear
right.
Mr. Tijani.
So that's all right. So there you go. Right, we've got a footfall on over there, and we are also working with Microsoft in Nigeria on the 3MTT project as well. So we'll be there quite a lot, and we'll see how we can help you. And for the legal aspect to everything, coming back to what Rushdie mentioned, this is more or less the notebook feature where you basically add in all your content. So as you can see, I've added all my references here. Right. So we've added all the references out here, and then I can basically ask Copilot. It's loading. Sorry. I think they're kind of. Yeah. So you can basically add on any references. It could be links, it could be from your documents, and it'll basically get all the information based on that. So it's basically training that model as well.
Oh, thank you very much. Awesome.
Any other questions? Anything else? So I believe the team has shared information on. Yes, have we also provided the Credly badge link, guys? So all of you will be able to redeem your
Yes, that's
Credly.
been shared.
Yeah, where is it shared?
It's in the chat. I put it in the chat
Okay, perfect.
right there. Yeah, I put it in the chat already.
Okay, can we have? I don't see the Credly badge.
It's
link.
here. It's in the
Okay,
chat.
there you go. There you go. It's on the screen, not on the chat. All right, cool, guys.
No, I put it in the chat.
Okay, so you could scan the
I
QR
did.
code.
There, I put it again in the
Yes,
chat.
I think it has got lost with all the chats. You guys have been very interactive. Yeah, say that. We'll share it. I think the link got lost out there. So please do yeah, fill in this form. You all will receive a Credly badge. And also, please do create your Microsoft Learn accounts. There's also redemption that we will share with you all as well. And we'd appreciate all responses. AY, we could also probably put the MTM feedback with the team.
I can send it over to you, AY, if you want.
Yes. Cool. All good. Thank you. I think you guys have been amazing. And if you do have anything good to do say on the chat as well, and we would have these posts posted as our testimonials. And as Shahana had posted, please do follow us on our pages and bring in your other colleagues. If you're an educator, if you're a student, still do come in. We'll have more sessions continuously. And please do register because we do provide you free access to our learning platform. So before you all just leave, let me also ask, have you all got access to this learning platform? Anybody who hasn't? Because you got all the lessons out here, different trainings, and then you will also have access to our Tuesday sessions as well, which we will be uploading onto this. So there's a lot
Sorry,
of trainings. Sorry?
Did the AI create this survey form, like this feedback form?
Did AI? No, this was created by human being. This was created by Microsoft themselves. But AI can create it. You want to see how AI creates it?
Like I saw the part for that's I don't know 1 to 10. That place I have to recommend the chances of.
Do you want to see how the AI? Do you want to see how AI creates it? All right.
Yes, please.
I was asked if AI can create a form. Show how you do it. Create a form on how asking questions on how they think AI will be in the next 3 years and what changes may occur and how they should upskill themselves. All right. All I do is I type. Those days we need to create. Right? There you go. There you go.
This is my.
This is mad, eh?
AI.
So all you guys, y'all want co-pilot now?
Yeah, I'm here. I can hear you.
But never knew co-pilot is this powerful.
Yeah, you are starting to see it. You are seeing the sessions now.
Right. So they say, I say I want 10 questions. It gives me 10 questions. Right? It gives me 10 questions. And I mean, so there's, let me also, this, I'm trying to show this. Okay, I'm gonna go new notebook, right? I'm gonna create a, I want to show you all something that's so interesting, man. I don't know, I'm just, let me see. Yeah. I want to get into this. Why isn't this showing my notebook, Ruth? Any idea? Okay, I'm gonna just create a new one just for a quick Those who want to leave the chat, no worries, please go ahead. I think some really want to see some new stuff as well. Okay, so I'm gonna say educator, new, create, add references. The interface has changed, I guess. Add references. No. So I'm going to pull out everything related to the education and add that in, and I'm going to add it as reference. The look and feel has changed of this. It's quite, I've not used the notebook. So, okay, it's adding in. I want to show you all the audio of it. Ah, let me. Okay, let me show you something else as well that in the meantime. Okay, so I'm gonna show you some interesting things that, so let's say, so every call that I go with Rushti, right, he does more of a training for me. My co-pilot switches on, and this was an old conversation, so it wouldn't probably pull out.
Wow.
So after every meeting that I have with Rushdie, as you can see, it basically gives me a summary of everything. What has been spoken? What do I need to do? Right? So if I had switched on Copilot on this call as well, I'm not sure if I did switch on this call. Let me see. Upon Copilot, let's say recap this meeting. So any business entrepreneur, anyone who's actually thinking of starting your own startup, or you're a school, you have meetings in school, you have teachers, it's so difficult to, oh, there you go. So basically, right, it recaps my entire conversation. So it could be in school, meetings, so introduction, what happened, right? So there was who spoke. It also tell, so this is what Ruth spoke, right? So that's what Saida, right? And then so on. It refers to who spoke, who told what. So basically gives you that entire thing. And you can add it onto Word. You can say, give me action points, action items, right? You guys with me?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sure,
yes,
sure.
yes, yes.
All right.
And it is also secure, by the way. It's not
It's
like
100%.
ChatGPT.
Exactly.
It's
It basically takes
personal.
all information from it. So send follow-up emails, right? Share credit badge redemption
What's the
form.
difference between ChatGPT and this one in terms of security and other things?
So I'm going to use the terms that Ruth says, right? ChatGPT is basically open AI. It's open out there in the air, right? Whereas Copilot is open AI, but inside the organization or inside the tenant, inside the school, right? So it basically information only within your tenant, and it doesn't learn from your data outside. Is that clear?
Yeah, very clear.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yes,
Right.
yes.
So then this is how I use it every day, right? I open up Copilot, I basically switch it on, then I get all the minutes out here, then I say, draft an email of the summary to the team. Right? So those days we need to take minutes, either write it on paper, write it on book, write it on Word, and then we need to put together. We miss out so much as human, but here we've got everything covered. We go through it and then we look into it. If we have missed out, we just add it in. So there you go. My email is also drafted today. So yes, is is AI taking away a lot of jobs? 100% it is taking away, but it's creating more new ones. It's creating opportunities for you. You've got the world in your fingertips. You've got an army of resources in your hand to do things today. So you are the boss. You are the boss of AI. You are the agent's boss, right? But you're going to build an army of team and create more opportunities out there. So the world is in your fingertips. Wherever we may be, we could always do a lot of things. So this is just a little bit of whatever that is available. And there's so much more. I mean, I can't live without this, right? For me, like creating images today, I basically use Create, right? There's options out here where you can create your own images. Then there is researcher, there's analyst, right? You name it. So basically has everything, and there's whatever agents to new agents to different types of agents that are available out there. So there you go. So I think starting from what, $8 a month, today you've got this entire organization or model work. If you don't have the education, you could buy a Microsoft 365 license.